Today we're going to take a look at Hard Boiled 1992 on 4K Ultra HD for the first time. In this review, I'm going to compare Hard Boiled 4K to the 2010 Ultimate Blu-ray Edition. So which version of Hard Boiled would you like to add to your collection? We're breaking it all down and then answering the question, should you upgrade? All right, guys, when it comes to video quality, the 2010 Blu-ray, I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't look that good. It really doesn't look good. It's very soft looking Blu-ray. The sharpness will only come in close-ups of the film, but everything else does not look as good. It looks kind of bad for a Blu-ray, very grainy. It's a very grainy film. Not that it's like super grainy in your face, kind of maybe moderate, but you're going to see it throughout the movie. But other than that, this is not a good looking Blu-ray. Let's get right to the 4K. Now, the first thing you're going to notice between the Blu-ray and the 4K is the color grading. You're going to see it throughout the entire movie. That color grading plays a big role here because the environments, the clothes, and the actors all kind of change. Some scenes where you see the color change kind of be a little bit minimal on their clothing, but behind them, the environment, you're going to see a big drastic color change from the Blu-ray to the 4K. Now, it's very needed here because, like I said, the Blu-ray was kind of flat and dull. The 4K kind of brings it to life and it actually looks pretty good. Now, this 4K does come with HDR10 and Dolby Vision, so it does help out in a lot of sequences from the Blu-ray that looks kind of atrocious. So with that said, you're gonna get the grains here on the 4K, but it still looks really good. The images are still soft. Sharpness will be when they're doing close-ups just like the Blu-ray, but it still looks fantastic on the 4K. It still looks great. The colors are vibrant. There's a scene that they're driving a red car through a highway, and it looks really good on the 4K compared to the Blu-ray. It looks very popping on the 4K. But other than that, the 4K actually is a big step up to the Blu-ray. But let's check out the comparisons of the 4K of Hard Boiled versus the 2010 Blu-ray. Enjoy. So there you have it. That is the comparisons of the 4K versus the Blu-ray of Hard Boiled. Leave a comment down below and let me know which one looks best, but let's get right into audio quality. All right, guys, when it comes to audio quality, the Blu-ray from 2010 rocks a Dolby Digital 5.1. Now, this is the English dub. The Cantonese version is in Dolby DTS Mastered Audio 5.1, but the English dub is in Dolby Digital 5.1. The 4K comes with DTS Mastered Audio 2.0 mono track in Cantonese and English dub. So now, when it comes to the audio, I don't like the DTS Mastered Audio 2.0 mono track. I am not a fan of it. Everything was heavy in the front. You didn't get nothing in your back speakers. So if you have surround sounds, you're not getting nothing special in this movie. Everything is heavy in the front. The Blu-ray, you get everything around. The surround, you get it around. It's not too crazy, like immersive that you want, but it's noticeable that you're watching an action movie because you're going to hear the gun firing from all over the place, whereas the 4K is just heavy in the front, nothing immersive at all. I was not a fan of this. Honestly, this 4K should have came with a 5.1, at least a Mastered Audio English dub version of this movie, but they gave you a mono track, which I think a lot of purists is going to enjoy, but me, I wasn't too crazy with it. But with that said, let's get right into the menus and special features. All right, guys, when it comes to menus and special features, the 2010 Blu-ray comes with 5 special features. The 2025 4K comes with no special features, only audio commentary on the 4K, but it does come with 2 extra Blu-rays. One is the featured film, which comes with the same as the Blu-ray, which is nothing, just audio commentary, but it does have a bonus disc that comes with tons of new features, like 13 special features that come on that bonus special feature disc. So again, in terms of that situation, you're gonna love the fact that this comes with a lot of special features only on a Blu-ray featurette. So again, it's a 3-disc set, but you're getting a lot of the special features in the special features disc on the Blu-ray. In terms of the 4K, kind of sucks because it has nothing, just audio commentary if you're into that stuff. But with that said, let's get right into the final verdict. All right, guys, so let's get right into the final verdict. Should you upgrade? I'm going to be really honest with you. This is a heavy priced 4K. I paid $49.99 for Hard Boiled on 4K. Is it worth it? Honestly, it really comes out to me, it's not worth $50. The fact that the audio only comes with DTS Mastered Audio 2.0 English dubbed, I personally believe it should have been 5.1 or 7.1. I would have been happy with it, but the fact that it's a 2.0 mono track, I'm not too crazy with that. The fact is that in terms of the Blu-ray to the 4K, yes, you're gonna notice the jump in terms of color grading. The Blu-ray doesn't look as good at all. The 4K does fix a lot of the problems from the Blu-ray. So I kind of see a lot of people going, yes, I should upgrade, but I just think it's a heavy, heavy price just to have a 2.0 audio track. I mean, that's just me, but everything else is just fine. The video looks amazing. I think it's a great looking 4K. I don't think it's perfect, but it's going to be the best it's going to look in 4K. I don't think they're ever going to do another one. It does come with HDR10 and Dolby Vision. So again, at the end of the day, is this a $50 purchase? That is really comes down to you. The Blu-ray will hold a lot of people over. It's a rare buy. It's kind of hard to find. But to me, it's just not as good looking as the 4K, but it's really up to you. But there you guys have it. What do you think of Hard Boiled from 1992 on 4K? Which version would you like to add to your collection? Leave a comment down below, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for all things Geeks and Flix. Be awesome to each other and keep collecting.